welcome to this instructional video on how to successfully fill out the HomeKey annual report form. My name is Holly Kelly, and I am a specialist with the Multifamily Grant Management HomeKey team. In this video, I will go over how to complete tab 4 of the report, Equity Strategies. This tab must be completed for all projects that are occupied and operational. If your project was not occupied by the end of the reporting period, you do not need to fill out this tab. If you have general annual report questions, I encourage you to watch the first video in this series before proceeding. And if at the end of this presentation you still have questions, please reach out to your assigned grant management representative and they will be happy to assist you. The first part of this tab is the Equity, Inclusion, and Accessibility section. This section has 2 prompts. For the first portion, please read the prompts and reply in the yellow box with your response. Provide as much detail as possible. The first prompt is please explain how your HomeKey project is advancing racial equity and inclusion and addressing any disparities in program outcomes. Include detail about the primary racial demographic of participants served by your projects, how outreach was carried out, and how the targeted population reflects or doesn't reflect that of the broader homeless population in your community. The second prompt is please explain the extent to which your HomeKey project commits to being accessible to persons with mobility, hearing, vision, and other physical and/or sensory disabilities. The second part of this tab is the racial and ethnic composition of tenants assisted by HomeKey. Here, you will need to enter the total number of participants served by your HomeKey project from January 1st to December 31st of last year. At the top, you will input both the total amount of individuals served as well as the total amount with reported disabilities. Then you will enter the number of participants by each of the descriptive categories. The number of participants served for each category will be entered into column G. The third part of this tab is jurisdiction outcomes. To fill out this section, you will need an external source, such as your locality's point-in-time count or HMIS. You can typically find the point-in-time count either on the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development or HUD's website, or by doing a web search of your city or county's name and point-in-time count. If you have access, you can also input this information from data in the Homeless Management Information System, or HMIS. From either of these sources, insert the number of people experiencing homelessness by the population descriptions in each row into column G. If you do not have access to either HMIS or a point-in-time count, but have a different resource that can help you accurately answer these questions, you are welcome to use that alternative source. The ultimate purpose of collecting this information is to help your jurisdiction and HCD gauge whether the people served by HomeKey projects reflect the broader population of people experiencing homelessness within the same localities. That concludes this guide on how to fill out the Equity Strategies tab of the HomeKey annual report. If you still have questions, please reach out to your assigned grant management representative and they will be happy to assist you. Thank you.